How is astrology influencing Sora token price movement? Where is it headed and what are its possibilities? This is an updated video to another video I created on Sora token looking at key dates of astrological transits that were influencing Sora and its price movement. If you are interested in more of a detailed forecast for Sora or any other coin that you are interested in, message me here, DM me on Twitter, and I can create a forecast for you. I do sell other crypto token forecasts that people request. I just recently posted last month's crypto forecasts for Bitcoin, for DOGE, PEPE, and Near Protocol. Take a look to see how I create these reports so you get a better understanding of what you would be purchasing in creating a report for Sora or another token you are interested for. They go into detail of each transit throughout the month. I give a detailed analysis of how the new moon will influence that particular coin for the month, because the new moon does set the stage and tone for the rest of the price movement and trading for that coin. Links are below. It's posted on my Patreon, but I also have a link to my link tree where I posted them, because Patreon blocks people from certain countries and I'm not sure why, so that's why I created the link on my link tree. The previous video that I recorded used a chart with Placidus house system for astrology. Since then, I started using solar sunrise house chart system, which puts the sun at the ascendant line. I feel that it gives more accurate forecasts because I'm looking at the coin itself, and with the sun at the ascendant, it puts the sun at the spotlight. So with the solar chart, this puts the sun in Leo in the first house, Uranus in the 10th house, conjunct to the midheaven. Uranus conjunct to the midheaven is a very good placement. It's in the sign of Taurus, a real focus on finances, the ability for exponential price movement. Now, this could be positive, this could be negative, depending on what the transits are to Uranus. I'm taking a look at various transits from now through the end of September that could be very influential for price movement. I'm using New York as the transit location. I was going to use Tokyo, but honestly, it was confusing me with the dates. So I'm using New York, Eastern Standard Time. So just adjust your times and dates accordingly. August 19th, it's during the full moon. Jupiter and Saturn will be at a square to each other in the general charts, affecting all of crypto, all finances. This is a very challenging transit. There's a push and a pull between expanding potentials and the restrictions, expanding prices and restricting prices for crypto. For Sora, Jupiter is in its 11th house next to Mars, very fiery, strong action, strong momentum, but squaring to Saturn, it's restricting that movement, restricting the expansion of prices, of movement. In the 8th house, that talks about finances. Jupiter in the 11th house talks about networking with others. Could be transactions on the blockchain. There could be a restriction of some sort with transactions, restricting the prices, something that is causing a restriction in the movement of trading and prices. Sora also has transiting Jupiter sextile to its natal Mars. This is very positive. Mars is a strength because in its natal chart, Mars is trine to the sun and trine to the moon, meaning when there's positive Mars transits, the price will move. And when there's negative transits to its natal Mars, the prices will have the opposite effect. But because transiting Jupiter is trine to its natal Mars, transiting Jupiter is sextile to its natal Mars, this is indicating a possible positive price movement, positive drive and increase in the price on the full moon. But again, keep in mind, Jupiter squaring to Saturn could dampen that increase. North Node is also trine to the natal sun. This is a long-term transit, very influential, giving the theme of upward price momentum. It won't be all the time, but there's an overall undertone of moving in an increased momentum of direction. And this will last through September as well. Again, there will be times when the price is challenged and it will decrease, but there's a undertone of an overall increase in momentum of prices. The day after the full moon, Mars will square to natal Neptune. Because Mars is a big influence for Sora, this will have a challenging influence for the prices. And again, with the full moon the day before and Jupiter squaring to Saturn, do expect prices to have a challenging time, negative momentum during this time, which again, the rest of the crypto market could have this negative momentum, so it will be following the price movement of the general crypto market. With this transit, it could be adding to further negative price movement. I'm mainly focusing on large outer transits because they set the tone and the theme for a longer period of time. There's other transits occurring in the chart that will push the price, but these large outer transits will give the overall theme to the prices. And with whatever challenging outer transits that are occurring, this North Node trine to its natal sun, traders will have a positive outlook, an optimistic outlook for Sora. September 4th, there is transiting Lilith sextile to the natal sun. Another very positive transit occurring, causing a positive movement in the market of prices. Lilith is in Libra. It's in its third house, communication, trading. Trading will have a positive direction during this time. September 10th is when the transiting North Node is exactly trine to its natal sun. Very positive outlook, momentum, price movement. Expect a nice, healthy increase in the prices. And this is September 10th. September 9th and 8th, you could see a stronger movement increasing because large outer transits, the day or two before they exact, they seem to give a larger price movement than on the day that they are exact. September 12th, we have transiting Chiron sextile to natal Venus. This is another very positive transit. Again, long-term transit, expect the day or two before to have a larger price movement. This is important because Venus is the ruler of the midheaven in the 10th house, the highest point of the chart. So the price increase, the price movement and momentum could be very strong during this time. September 18th, this is when transiting Jupiter is squaring to natal Neptune. This is a challenging transit. This is also occurring the day after the full moon lunar eclipse. That energy alone is challenging, brings about a lot of volatility to the markets. So with this transit occurring the day afterwards, and it's challenging, you could see some strong negative price movement occurring here. This transit signifies potential confusion, over-optimism, exaggerated expectations, also a potential for some misinformation regarding Sora. And because this is occurring right the day after this eclipse, there could be a lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt in general in the markets. There could be a sudden increase of prices followed by a sharp decrease. Jupiter is in the 11th house. Neptune is in the 8th house. So communication via social media, something coming out that gives this over-optimism, but it could not be true information, could be the misinformation affecting the price of the coin because the 8th house does signify the finances. It could have to do with something with the actual finances of Sora. So keep that in mind. Just know that if you're trading around this time, to do your research and to not get caught up in the hype that's occurring, because it could be this sudden increase followed by a sharp sell-off or decrease. And with the lunar eclipse occurring the day before, the markets could be in a disarray in general. There could be a lot of fear in the markets during this full moon. That could also lead to fear in Sora, causing the price to decrease based on some misinformation. So this is a challenging transit. The outcome of it is negative and challenging price momentum, whether it has a sharp increase due to misinformation or something occurring, confusing traders, followed by a sharp sell-off or decrease, or just a sharp decrease in the prices, also due to misinformation and fear that's occurring in the general crypto market. September 29th, we have transiting Sun sextile to the natal Sun. This is a very positive transit. During this day, there will be some positive price movement, but it could be interrupted with Venus at the very bottom of the chart, the ruler of the midhaven, opposite to natal Uranus. And because Venus is the ruler of this midhaven, it makes this even more important of a transit. So there could be some positive movement to start off with in the day, but there could be an unexpected price decrease, sudden shift of prices, could be unexpected, as if out of nowhere, with this Venus at the very bottom of the chart opposite to Uranus. Remember, Uranus causes exponential price movement, and that movement is based on the transits occurring to it. So with Venus here, Venus or planets at the bottom of a chart, a crypto chart, I've seen it gives this drawing down effect of prices. It's like it pulls the prices down. So while there could be some positive movement, it could be interrupted suddenly, unexpectedly, with challenging negative price movement. It'll be a very volatile day. It'll be a day, if you are trading, to keep a watch on your trades, because anything could happen during this time unexpectedly. So overall for Sora, during this time period from the rest of August through September, there's a mix of movements here. The general market, the astrology that is influencing the general market is challenging. But Sora does have potential to have some really good positive price movements to the upside. It'll be mixed with challenging negative price movements, either due to transits in its chart or transits occurring in the general charts that's influencing the crypto market and influencing Sora. So it'll be a volatile time period for Sora with a mix of positive and challenging price movements. If you would like to have a more detailed forecast with a daily breakdown of the transits occurring in Sora's chart and an outlook for each month, let me know in the comments, or you can DM me on X and I can get that report going. I also have other crypto reports on my Patreon that is also for sale. And I also posted last month's forecasts for free, so you can come take a look, understand how I do these reports, to see if you would be interested in something like this. And if you have another coin that you're interested in, let me know as well, and I could get these reports going for you. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share.